Wonder if the plague's ever gonna... You're not a big drinker, are you?
Only the possibility quotas.
If only McDevitt's folk hadn't abandoned us. Cannery could use those extractions.
Nothing we can do about that.
Sure there is. We can have another zero-G.
Never seen the Veil lit up. Feast your eyes, soldier. This here's a genuine Spacer's Choice injury customized. You ever want to see a mechanical flailing around like a... There's a workbench right through this door. Time's come for you to journey down into the black heart of... Unfortunately, the old plant lies... I've been after a passcode for years. Boss said no on account of my... I need you to get us the brain of a mechanical. Well, if you die... Never seen the Veil lit up like this before.
Self-diagnostics complete. It's not the best choice. Hostile actions towards spacers in compliance with... Affirmative. Mechanicide protocols currently active. Please do not interrupt.
Yes, Mr. Thompson. Oh, sweet merciful law. A marauder's in my domicile. There a reason you're running around outfitted like one of those monsters? Well, you tell Mr. Thompson I'll be right at my post. Tomorrow. Bright and early tomorrow. Because I'm definitely not plagued. As spry as a spring chicken. That's old. You some sort of wandering alienist? Walking into a man's own domicile, pest? You don't know that. I could have been saying anything. Maybe I said vague. You know how words sound a mite strange when you're sick. Wait, no. Oh, damn it. Okay, listen. Maybe I am feeling a little under the weather, but I swear I'm on the mend. Please, don't tell the constable. She'll toss me in the sick house. I would have confessed before the good vicar. Get some ablutions for my... Hey, you're hale and healthy and possibly for... There's a cache of anthracillin tucked away in the old community center. How? I need you to... You oblige me with your...
You're making a mistake working for Abernathy.
Been eating nothing but salt tuna.
You the new worker? Whatever. Make... Foreman Gray... Shit. Silas still on about that. Here, take... Because they're not my fees and not my gravesite. Guy I worked with shot himself. I paid the bill. If you're not familiar with board law, you ought to be. Law requires delinquent gravesite fees to be paid by the deceased party's closest living relative, which meant me. Shame, though. Eugene was... Woke up one morning and put a round through his upper story. Can't imagine why. The kid was doing all right at his desk. We all thought he was an upstanding receptionist. Just between the two of us, I'm pretty shocked his weapon didn't misfire. Spacer's Choice handgun. Eugene wasn't family. Yeah, I was the closest living person relative to his body at time of death. I'm the one who found him, you see, so I pay the fines. Suicide's a crime. The legal term is irreparable damage to company property. What Eugene did to himself was vandalism. when one of your workers commits a crime, in other words, Edgewater would have been penalized pretty hard. Whatever Eugene was worth as an asset, we would have had to pay out of pocket to Spacer's Choice. Well, excuse you. I'll have you know, Eugene was an asset to us all. May his atoms be commended to the law. All I know is Silas asked me for Eugene's gravesite fees, which means he was approved for burial, which means his papers went through, which means the town's in the clear. I'm just glad to put this whole ugly
need to talk to you.
Let's see it. Sweet life-giving nostrum. The first hit's always the best. Scratched together all the bits I had around the domicile. You're wringing the blood out of me.
That was a good thing you did, Captain. Helping to bring the deserters and Edgewater folks back together. In the bar? When I asked if you were a drinker? Sorry. I know, it's none of my business. It's not like I think it a failing, mind. It's just I live right across the road. Most nights I watch folks out my window. When they come in here, they might be happy or sad. Mostly they're tired. When they leave, they're mad at themselves. Or they stumble into the alley and I listen to their hearts breaking. Maybe so, but we don't think on it that way. I cut my own hair.
Merciful law. Is that Please don't touch physical hygiene. We don't believe in free anything here in Edgewater. I'm Conrad. You will report to me. You will also report to me in the event of your death, whereupon I will clean and prepare your remains for interment. Burial in the unfortunate event. Gravesite fees. Silas and I had talked about this at length. I thought I'd made it clear my pecuniary situation precludes the necessary restitutions. As broke as pie crust, friend. Bidless, indigent, destitute. I simply cannot afford it. I am a blemish on the prosperity of our fair settlement. When I expire, I expect Silas to toss my body into a ditch. Edgewater is built on the discipline and sacrifice of its people. Say what you will about it. Tell Silas I can't afford to pay, and that I fully expect to have my medical rights revoked. Some time ago, I fell ill with the plague. By the grace of the law, and through my own hard work, frankly, I don't imagine I'll earn that right a second time. The barber work hasn't been profitable, you see. I've had... Not a bad idea. But I'd need some kind of collateral. Your idea intrigues me, but I'm afraid I don't have anything... Much obliged. What can I do for you? Oh? Am I in the company? I am a Spacer's Choice certified surgeon, and if you must know, I can stitch a severed thumb with a... Go ahead.
Nothing like a... Silas knows, doesn't he? That's why he sent you. I put a few bits aside for my grave. Not that I'll be seeing the inside of it anytime. I know. Read what.
What can I do for... Go ahead. The plague's come at us with a... I wouldn't call... Fever... Whatever.
Hey, Miss.
Things going all right, Silas?
Been keeping him careful and true. Best to ask.
My dad's buried here. Silas watches over him when I get... Oh,
Something I. You run into. Conrad's barbershop is a yawning pit that swallows his every bit. I keep telling him he should cut a few corners. Skimp out on the disinfectant. You gotta put the squeeze on Conrad. Find some dirt on him. Maybe... That's the word, extortion. Been on the...
What can I do for... Go ahead. Edgewater has been... I am never... As the good vicar said...